All right, folks, grab your helmets because this one's a blitz. Patrick Mahomes just won another Super Bowl, cementing his legacy. But the real game changer happened off the field. His family, including Brittany, visited Donald Trump in his Super Bowl suite. Now, before you start throwing flags, the question isn't just about football. It's about the intersection of sports, politics, and the crazy butterfly effect AI can now analyze. Was this a simple courtesy, a calculated PR move, or something far more significant? Let's dive in. And stick around, because we're also dropping a truth bomb about your online privacy. It's more at risk than you think. Okay, let's lay down the facts. The media's buzzing. Outlets like MSN, Yahoo, US News, and the Daily Beast are all over this. The headline? Patrick Mahomes' family greeted Trump in his private Super Bowl box. Photos are circulating. Opinions are flying faster than a Mahomes pass, and the internet is, well, being the internet. Trump, always one for a grand entrance, used the Super Bowl to connect with the public. He's no stranger to the sport, but this appearance felt different. And Mahomes, being the superstar he is, finds himself caught in the middle. It's a classic case of celebrity proximity to power, and the media's eating it up. First, the obvious. This is huge for sports news. It's not just about touchdowns and tackles anymore. It's about the cultural conversation surrounding athletes and their families. Mahomes is a role model, whether he likes it or not. His actions, and those of his family, are under a microscope. Then you have the political angle. Trump's involvement throws a political curveball into an already charged atmosphere. Remember Colin Kaepernick? The NFL's relationship with politics has always been complicated. This incident just reignites that debate. And finally, the news aggregators? They're just doing their job, reporting on the drama. But, and this is a big but, their data collection practices are raising serious red flags. We'll get to that in a minute. Now, let's widen the lens. This event ripples through other industries. Think about luxury goods. The Gallanter and Jones article? It highlights the growing trend of high-end wellness and recovery for athletes. These guys are pushing heated chairs for post-game recovery. Talk about a niche market. Then, there's advertising and marketing. The Yahoo article? It's a stark reminder of how your data is being tracked and used to target you with ads. This whole situation, the Super Bowl, the celebrities, the politics, is a goldmine for advertisers. And finally, political consulting and PR. Trump knows how to work a crowd, and the Super Bowl is the ultimate stage. His team is undoubtedly spinning this narrative to his advantage. Here's where it gets real. This seemingly simple event fuels political polarization. People are already divided, and this just adds fuel to the fire. You have those who support Trump, those who oppose him, and those who just want to watch football. This incident forces everyone to take a side. Then, there's the privacy issue. The Yahoo article is a wake-up call. Your online activity is being monitored, analyzed, and used to build a profile of you. And all this data is vulnerable to breaches and misuse. Finally, the influence of wealth and celebrity. Mahomes and Trump are both symbols of success. Their actions send a message, whether intentional or not, about what it means to be powerful and influential in today's society. Okay, this is where AI comes in. Imagine feeding all this information into a sophisticated AI model. The model could analyze the sentiment surrounding the event, predict the potential political fallout, and even identify the key influencers driving the conversation. It could track the spread of misinformation and help to counter it. It could also analyze the effectiveness of different PR strategies and provide insights into how to better manage public perception. But here's the catch. AI is only as good as the data it's trained on. If the data is biased, the AI will be biased. And that can lead to some serious ethical problems. Let's talk risks, specifically your data. The text snippets you saw earlier reveal a treasure trove of potential problems. Data scraping, incomplete information, and even security vulnerabilities like XSS, cross-site scripting, are all lurking in the shadows. Imagine malicious code injected into a news article, compromising your browser just by visiting the page. And the business risks? Copyright infringement, reputational damage, and violating terms of service are all real possibilities. But the biggest risk? Ethical violations. Privacy violations, lack of transparency, and the potential for misinformation are all serious concerns. Your browsing history, your location data, your entire online life is being tracked and analyzed. And that data is vulnerable to misuse. Let's be blunt. The ethical implications are staggering. We're talking privacy violations on a massive scale. Companies are collecting your data without your explicit consent, and they're using it to manipulate your behavior. They're creating filter bubbles and echo chambers, reinforcing your existing beliefs and making it harder to see the other side of the argument. And all this is happening behind the scenes, without you even knowing it. This isn't just about targeted advertising. It's about influencing elections, shaping public opinion, and controlling the flow of information. It's a threat to democracy itself. So, what can you do? First, be aware. Understand how your data is being collected and used. Read the privacy policies. Yes, they're long and boring, but they're important. Second, take control of your privacy settings. Limit the amount of information you share online. Use privacy-focused browsers and search engines. Third, support legislation that protects your privacy rights. Demand transparency and accountability from the companies that collect your data. And finally, demand ethical AI development. We need to ensure that AI is used for good, not for manipulation and control. We need to ensure that AI is trained on unbiased data and that it's used to promote fairness and equality. The Mahomes/Trump Super Bowl moment might seem like a minor event, but it's a perfect example of the butterfly effect in action. A seemingly insignificant interaction can have far-reaching consequences. And in today's hyper-connected world, those consequences can be amplified by social media and AI. We need to be aware of the power of these forces and take steps to protect ourselves and our society. The future is not predetermined. We have the power to shape it, but we need to be informed, engaged, and willing to fight for what's right. So, what do you think? Was this just a handshake or something more? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the intersection of technology, politics, and the future of humanity. Stay informed, stay vigilant, and stay curious.